Hey everybody, today is May 14th, and today we're going to talk about the price of Dogecoin and whether we're going to hit $1 soon. And before we begin, please read this disclaimer and you can pause this video as you read it. Okay, so a lot has happened this week, right? Over the last couple weeks, we had two major events. We had Doge Day, which was a sell the news event, where we saw this big crash. Then we recovered, and then we had Elon Musk on SNL, and of course that was another sell the news event. And right now we're seeing a strong bounce in Dogecoin, and the question is why, right? Earlier this week we had Bitcoin basically, it failed to hold this support level at the 50-day, and it broke down. And the reason, one of the reasons it broke down is that Elon Musk reversed his decision to accept Bitcoin as payment for Tesla, regarding citing concerns about the environment as it pertains to Bitcoin mining, and that basically caused the price of Bitcoin to fall. And in all other altcoins, because all altcoins tend to follow Bitcoin, it also fell as well, including Dogecoin. So Dogecoin did fall as well over here. But Dogecoin has had a remarkable recovery, a strong bounce in the last 24 to 48 hours, right? And the reason why is that there's strong speculation that Elon Musk will likely use Dogecoin as his new cryptocurrency that he wants to accept as payment, right? And he just tweeted that he's working with Dogecoin developers to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. So there's a lot of speculation as to which cryptocurrency Elon Musk is going to accept next, right? And that cryptocurrency could be Dogecoin, because Elon Musk has basically been the major catalyst behind all of these pumps this year, right? All the pumps this year has been pretty much Elon Musk, right? So, and I talked about how, like, for me, I want to see Dogecoin move sideways for a while, right? Because I talked about in many of my Dogecoin videos, pretty much all of them, that the best time to buy Dogecoin, if you look at the chart, is when the price of Dogecoin consolidates for a while and touches this short-term moving average, which is the silver line, the 50-day moving average, right? We saw this and we saw a huge pump up higher. Then we consolidated for a couple months, touched this line, and then pushed up higher. And right now this line is getting very close to touching this, right? And I talked about how I want to see Dogecoin consolidate and touch this line. And when we do, that could be a good opportunity to buy, as it could be foreshadowing a big push higher, right? But I said that the exception is if Elon Musk comes in and says something about Dogecoin, because he seems to be the major catalyst of these last couple of pumps, right? And also sell the news events, these pullbacks, then the Dogecoin could go up a lot higher, a lot sooner than I expect. And I talked about how in previous videos, I do expect Dogecoin to hit $1 by the end of this year. I just don't know when that's going to happen. Now, I said that if Elon Musk accepts Dogecoin as payment for Tesla, that could actually push the up higher. Or if he involves Dogecoin with his SpaceX in any way. Now, we talked about how I believe our last video, we talked about how SpaceX is actually going to do a launch. It's called Doge 1, I believe. And he's going to allow Dogecoin as payment to launch payloads into space. But I also talked about how that might not necessarily move the market as much as people think. And when we saw the market react to that news, it wasn't really that great, because I think part of it is just there's just not a lot of people that are going to use that service, right? They're not going to be requiring that service, so they're not going to buy Dogecoin to pay for this payloads, right? Now, however, if Elon Musk does accept Dogecoin as payment for Tesla, that's a completely different ballgame, right? That, I believe, will pump the price up to $1 and beyond. Why? Because we saw what happened when Elon Musk accepted Bitcoin as payment, right? This huge green candle right here. That's when the news came out that Elon Musk said that Tesla will now be accepting Dogecoin as payment to buy Tesla cars. So I think that Elon Musk hasn't officially announced it yet. Yeah, he hasn't officially announced it yet, though he's been sort of hinting at it, but he hasn't formally announced that Dogecoin will be accepted. But he could, and when that happens in the near future, that could push Dogecoin up to $1 very quickly. But for now, I'm just going to assume that, based on the technicals, based on the history, that Dogecoin will likely continue to go sideways until it hits this moving average. And then that could be, like we saw in the past, here and over here, a great opportunity to buy in. Again, this is just financial. This is entertainment, right? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't follow my trades just because I tell you what I personally would be doing. Always make your own decisions. But if we just look at the history, right, it does seem like when we touch these moving averages, it tends to push up higher, right? So anyways, what I'm trying to say is like, don't FOMO, don't chase the market, right? Because when you chase the market, especially with leverage, the market is smart, right? People thought that Dogecoin would pump on Dogecoin and on SNL, but it didn't. It crashed, right? So it could be possible that this thing might run up, that people are expecting Elon Musk to accept Dogecoin, and when the announcement comes out, it could probably crash the market. Who knows? Who knows, right? Now, of course, I do think that that will push the market up higher, but I don't want people to think that, oh, just because Elon Musk accepts Dogecoin as payment, that's going to automatically make this thing go up to $1. I do believe that the probability of that happening is a lot higher than it crashing down, but we saw what could happen when people expect something, right? And we see these huge sell the news events, right? When things become priced into the market. So for me personally, I'm still not buying Dogecoin. I'm waiting for this moving average to hit the price again, and then I'll consider based on the technicals, based on the fundamentals. But for now, I'm sitting on the sidelines, just waiting to see, right? And it'll be very interesting to see if Elon Musk does announce that, hey, we talked with the Dogecoin developers, things are going good. They're not as bad to the environment as Bitcoin, so we're gonna allow Tesla to accept Dogecoin as payment. That will likely cause the price to go up. That could be a huge game changer, right? And also another major news is Coinbase. A large American exchange is going to add Dogecoin as a cryptocurrency that you can trade over the next 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know why it's taking so long. It's taking them a long time, but this could be another big catalyst event. Right now, there's more volume that can come into Dogecoin. So yeah, and just more good news in the Dogecoin space. Again, we'll keep you updated next week and see if Elon Musk actually does accept Dogecoin as payment. That'll be very interesting. But for now, I do think that we will likely continue sideways before exploding higher to $1 through the remainder of the year. But we'll definitely update you going forward next week, see if there's any interesting developments. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe for updates. I appreciate your support. Thank you again, and have a great day.